Hi, my name is Mary Herbert, and today I'll be presenting my collaboration and leadership reflection video for NURS FPX 4010, Leading in Interprofessional Practices. During this video, I will present all of the competencies for the assessments. I plan to reflect on an interdisciplinary collaboration experience, noting ways in which it was successful and unsuccessful in achieving desired outcomes, identify poor collaboration can result in inefficient management of human and financial resources, citing supportive evidence from the literature. Identify best practice leadership strategies from the literature that would improve an interdisciplinary team's ability to achieve its goals, citing at least one author from the literature. I will also identify best practices, interdisciplinary collaboration strategies to help a team achieve its goals and work together, citing the work of at least another author. I will also communicate in a professional manner, easily audible, and use proper grammar. So I have been a nurse for right around 2 years, and within those 2 years, I have exclusively worked in my neonatal ICU, which is about a 90-bed NICU. So my NICU is the hub for high acuity within my state. And with that being said, we have frequent transfers from an outside hospital. So today I'll speak on an experience I had recently and the improvements needed for this. So the scenario began when we received a request from the hospital upstate to approve a transfer for a 2-day-old boy who had possibly needed ECMO. I was the admitting nurse and was notified of the possible admission from my charge nurse. I began my normal steps of setting up the ICU room and gathering all the supplies I expected to need. As the day moved on, I hadn't heard anything from the outside hospital on what time to expect the transfer and had not been given any type of handoff report from the outside hospital. Around noon, we hear the helicopter landing on the building. We hoped that this was for another transfer to another unit, but it wasn't. Next thing I know, the baby is rolling hot down the hallway. And at this point, my heart dropped because I knew that none of my providers, my charge nurses, and my pharmacist knew that the baby was here. So I frantically began to call all of the necessary people, and this baby came on multiple vasopressors, had multiple different lines placed in him, including 2 chest tubes, one being a pericardial drain, which the NICU usually does not have. After a few hours of settling the baby, we all debriefed on the situation because it was complete madness and extremely disorganized due to not having the correct communication from the outside hospital. In an article written in 2021 about nursing communication, Roman A. says, during times of crisis, communication serves as an essential component of patient care, end quote. Communication was delayed and hindered between my hospital and the outside hospital, as well as between me and my providers throughout the emergency situation. Wizerma suggested in his article written in 2022 that a standardized handoff would be beneficial for improved interdisciplinary communication. Lastly, in an article by Galatson B. and Carrington J., they write about the vitality of the proper handoff in order to provide effective and safe patient care. These authors stated that in their article they wrote in 2022, quote, miscommunication occurring during the nursing handoff continues to be a primary cause of sentinel events and adverse patient outcomes. The primary purpose of the nursing handoff is to communicate essential patient data, information, and knowledge to ensure the continued safety of care, end quote. This explains how vital a good handoff is for patient safety. This specific baby's care was delayed due to not having medication, including drips, ordered by the attending and not yet being delivered by pharmacy. To answer the question of what went well, I would say the communication with my team was pretty good. We were able to come together and provide the care for the baby quickly and efficiently. What did not go good is, or what needs to be improved, is the communication from the outside hospital, as well as the transfer team. So if we were provided a brief synopsis of the baby and the medications that he was on, as well as an estimated time of arrival, care could have been better provided. After this incident, the debrief was communicated to the outside hospital and improvements have been made to better the interdisciplinary and interprofessional communication. This concludes my reflection video for NURS FPX 4010 Leading in Interprofessional Practices.